We're getting started, guys, in about 1 minute, alright? Well, 1 minute, we'll be getting rolling here. Can you guys see me okay? Can you guys hear me okay? Am I loud and clear for you guys? Yeah? Yes, please? Yep? Alright, cool, awesome. We'll be getting started, guys. 1 minute, alright? 1 minute. Well, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good day to all of you guys. Can you guys hear me okay? Can you guys see me okay? Real quick, let's check the technical stuff here. Michael, microphone check, video check, make sure everything is alright. We had a little bit of a glitch here right before I opened the webinar room. Actually, we have a little thing where you guys can actually see how many people are attending the webinar. Because of the so many people try to get in all at the same time, for some reason Adobe cannot display this. I don't know if you guys can see this. It says large seminars attended. So I can only see this in the presenters area. So anyway, so right now I was able to upgrade this room for up to 1,000 people, and so currently they actually give us a few more extra spots available. So currently we have 1,060 people in the room here right now. So it's, you know, if you leave, you will probably be locked out. So I suggest, you know, if you guys are here, pay attention, because we're going to be talking about some really cool stuff. All right, so are you guys ready? Are you guys ready to get started? Because we're going to be talking about something really cool. The six-figure blueprint. Yeah, how to create, how to engineer a six-figure income for yourself, for your business, from scratch. Okay, so it doesn't matter where you are right now financially. It doesn't matter what, you know, what's going on in your world right now. You know, I believe that, you know, each and every one of you guys can realistically build a six-figure online income within, you know, in 2013. Okay, I'm not going to say any specific dates or anything, but I truly believe, I mean, there is absolutely no reason for, you know, for every one of you guys who are watching this webinar, who are on this webinar, who are, you know, listening to my voice today, absolutely no reason for you guys not to be able to build yourself a six-figure a year income in 2013. Okay, so that's what we're going to be talking about. Now, this webinar, I want you guys to know that this is, you know, it's absolutely free. There's going to be nothing for sale here. You know, leave your wallet in a different room, folks. This is going to be different. Okay, so you know, we're not, you know, this is, you know, if you're sitting like that, you know, if you're thinking, Vic, what are you going to sell me today? Relax. I'm not going to sell anything. Okay, this is for my subscribers. You guys are the only reason you're here is because you are, you know, probably most likely you're on my list. You guys are my subscribers. So I just wanted to do something awesome for you guys. You know, a few weeks ago I sent out a survey. A lot of you guys responded to that survey. I said, what do you guys need help with the most, right, in this internet marketing, you know, game? Majority of people, 67% or something, said that you guys said that, you know, help me make my first $100 online. The second closest one after that was like 57 or 58% of you guys said, help me get more traffic to my website. Okay, and then other questions or other answers were like 20%, 30% type deal. Okay, so how many? I want to know where we at right now. Before we get rolling with this stuff here, I want to know where you guys at right now as far as how many of you guys. I know we got a lot of people in the room. How many of you guys? How many of you guys are currently making over $100,000 a year in income online? If you can say I. If you're not, just don't say anything. Okay, don't type anything. But if you are making over $100,000 a year in income, please give me an I in this chat thing. Okay, if you're over $100,000 a year in income. Okay, if you're not at that level, you don't have to say anything. I just want to know kind of where we at right now. So out of 1,060 people, we got, 20, maybe 15, 20 of you guys? Something like that, maybe less? Okay, so I assume that how many of you guys, okay, so please pay attention here, folks, okay? I mean, we got this thing interactive, and I don't want to block the chat because I do want this thing to be interactive. But I want to know where you guys are at so we can tailor what we're going to be talking about specifically to what you are, to what will really, really help you. Does that make sense? So to get a feel of where you guys are at, how many of you guys right now are not making any money online? How many of you guys are making $0 on the internet right now? Please give me an I if that's you. And this is so I can get an idea. Okay, so yeah, if you're making $0 online, please say I in the chat so I can see. Okay. Okay, well, I appreciate your guys' feedback. I appreciate that. It's awesome. When you do webinars like this and you're just talking to a computer. I love interaction, so I'd appreciate if you guys play with me here, okay? Okay, so probably safe to say that probably majority of you guys, 80%, 80% of you guys or so are on your way, right, to building yourself an online income, okay? Okay, so the stuff, we're going to get right into this. But I want to give you guys a couple of rules, okay? Couple of rules. If you would all please follow them. We don't want to ban anybody. We don't want to kick anybody out from the webinar if we don't have to. So 2 rules are simple, okay, folks? Number 1, we don't tolerate. We don't, if you're, if we have any High Traffic Academy members, you guys know, right? Number 1 is we don't tolerate any negativity at all. 0, okay? If you're negative, you're going to be out. Number 2 is this is not a place for you to promote your opportunities. This is not a place for you to recruit other people. This is not a place for you to post or spam your links. Okay, so if you just play by those 2 rules, you're going to be okay. All right. Otherwise, if you start spamming links and whatnot, we'll have to boot you out from the room, and I don't want to do that. So that we can focus, on the topic for tonight's webinar. Okay, guys. So let's talk about this stuff. Why am I doing this? Okay, a lot of you guys asked me in the email. You said, Vic, what's the catch? Why are you doing this? Friends, I just, I'm going to be straight up with you. Okay, guys. I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission right now, folks. I am on a mission. Okay, and my mission is simple. Look, we're in this community. Okay, you guys started. You guys became a part of this community. This internet marketing community, right? You and I are part of this community, and we're here. Why? Because you want to, you want to improve your lifestyle. You want to make more money for yourself, for your family. Maybe you want to have better time freedom. More time freedom, financial freedom. You just want to live better, right? You just want to have a better lifestyle for yourself, for your family. And you know what? This is the perfect place for you to do that. Okay. But unfortunately, we both know that there is so much garbage out there on the internet. And friends, if you watch the video when I invited you to this webinar, I said, what's the junk that's going on out there, with all the crap that's going on out there, with all the, it used to be a few years ago, there were a lot of really good products on the internet. There were a lot of really good products that actually help people make money online. Okay, but what I see, being a member of this community, is as we go further, right? As time goes on, and 2012 was just horrible, and I can only see this thing being worse and worse and worse as we go into 2013. And what I'm saying, folks, is we all know that there is more and more garbage, more and more junk. You know, hey, buy my $37 product. You're going to be rich tomorrow. And people are falling for that crap. And people going into debts. People are losing money. People are wasting money. People are just being more miserable. And it has to stop. You know, it has to stop. So what I want to do, you know, for those of you guys who are on my list, I just said, okay, we're gonna start something. We're gonna start a war. Okay, a war. We're gonna do something that will, you know, that will change this industry. Okay, and we're gonna do what we can from our side. And obviously, you know, High Traffic Academy members, all of you guys who are here, you guys know our vision, what we want to do here. We simply want to, you know, we want to help as much people as possible change their lives for the better. Okay, that's the only purpose for this webinar, folks. So I'm going to give you a lot of value today. Please take notes. I know this stuff is going to help you a lot. I had to pay a lot of money for, you know, to learn this stuff that I'm going to share with you. I lost a ton of money by just going trial and error with this stuff. So what I'm going to do right now, guys, is I'm going to hold on one sec. Is I'm going to lay out the foundation. The foundation, kind of give you a blueprint by which you guys can follow, okay? And it might be, you know, due to the content, I mean, because there's so much out there, right? And you know, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to go and cover 100% of its, you know, everything 100%, but my goal or my outcome for this webinar for you is so you can apply this information in your business. You can go out there and create yourself a six-figure income in 2013, okay? So we might need to do a follow-up, you know, a follow-up series or maybe another webinar, or maybe, you know, 2 extra webinars. I'm not sure, but we'll see how, you know, how far we get. I want to keep this down to about 90 minutes if we can today. Okay? So you guys ready? You guys cool with that? Give me a quick I or quick Y if everything is all right. You know, we can move on and we're gonna go ahead and get started. All right, awesome. So let's talk about this real quick. Before we get into the, you know, into this blueprint, I wanna bust some myths for all of you guys, okay? And some of the things that I wanna make sure that, you know, we all understand are some of the myths out there that you know, we see is you know, I guess the most popular ones are making money online is hard and only the gurus can do it. Okay, folks, I want you to know that it's actually not difficult to make money online. And it's actually pretty simple. Okay, we're going to talk about exactly how do you do that, but it's actually pretty simple to make money online. Okay, it's not easy though. Okay, if it was easy, everybody would be, you know, 6-figure earners, 7-figure earners. But it's not easy, but it is simple. Okay, that's number one. I want you guys to understand that. Number two is myth number two that we see a lot out there on the internet is, I need to create my own product in order to be successful online. That's a myth. It's not true. You don't have to have your own product. It surely helps if you have your own product, but you don't have to have your own product in order for you to be successful online. All right. Myth number three is, you know, I need to have a big list, or do I have to have, you know, a lot of JV partners, or do I need a lot of money to you know, to start making money online? And again, the answer to that is no, no, and no. Okay. You don't need a big list. You don't need you know, to have a lot of JV partners or big JV partners, and you don't have to have a lot of money to get started. Okay, how many of you guys don't have a lot of money to get started online? Give me a quick eye if you don't have a lot of money to get started online. A lot of you know, seeing a lot of responses that come into our office. From a lot of people online, you know, they're saying, you know, Vic, I don't have a lot of money, and so what I'm going to be showing you today, you don't need a lot of money to get started. Okay, it sure helps if you have money, right? Just like with any business. I mean, this is a real, tangible business. I mean, this is something you can actually, you know, it's a real thing. You know, I have been full time doing this for about 8 years now. It's real. Okay. And so, just like with any business, of course, if you have some money to invest, it's gonna benefit you. Okay, but if you don't, you can actually get started without spending a lot of money or investing a lot of money. All right, so the grand fallacy, folks, and this is what I'm fighting against. Okay, this is what I'm on a mission to fight. Okay, guys, is buy my magical push button system and you'll be rich tomorrow. Junk like that. Roll in cash, doing absolutely nothing. Okay, we all see that. We all know that. I just want to make sure that you guys who are here, obviously you guys are here because I assume that you're serious about your business. You're serious about making money online. I want you guys to understand that all of that stuff is garbage. All of that is junk. Okay, buy my secret line of code. How many of you guys saw those promotions? I mean, going around right now. It seems like every other day something is launching. Something. Click your products. $47, $57, $37 products. Hey, just give me $37, man. Just give me $37. Take this line of code, place it on your website. You're gonna get a bunch of traffic tomorrow. You're gonna be rich in 30 days, and you're gonna pay off your debts, and you're gonna be vacationing, 7 days a week, and we'll never worry about money. Okay, we all see that, folks. It's garbage. Okay, it is garbage, and I'm on a mission to fight that stuff. Don't believe it. Don't. I mean, if you want to spend money, go for it. But I'm sure. How many of you guys actually tried that garbage? Give me a why if you actually tried that junk. I did. Okay, I did. When I got started, in this industry, I tried a lot of that stuff. It does not work. Okay, does not work. Will never work because guess what? It is a business. Okay, just like with any business, you have to do some work. Okay, there is no magic pills, folks. There is no magic buttons. There is no magic whatever. Okay, it is a business, and if you do fundamentals right, okay, you will get results. Okay, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. Okay, I just want to make sure that everybody's on a playing field, everybody's on the same level, and I want to make sure that all of you guys understand. That of what I'm talking about right now. Right. So another thing, what we all see a lot right now, these days especially, being marketed by all these gurus is, hey, work 30 minutes a day and you'll make $20,000 by Christmas, or $20,000 in the next 30 days, whatever. There is no such thing as work 30 minutes a day and make 20K, folks. Doesn't exist. Okay, I'll just tell you like it is. Now I gotta ask you a question though, and I wanted to ask you this before, but I forgot to ask you this question. Is that okay with you guys? Is that okay with you guys? If I'll just tell you straight up, okay? I will, I don't care about being politically correct or technically correct. I just want to talk to you like it is. Is that cool? I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I'll just tell you like it is. I know some of you guys will say, Vic, whatever, and you'll move on and you'll do your stuff. That's fine. That's cool. But I know there's going to be some of you guys. Your life will absolutely change in 2013. You will absolutely transform your business. You will absolutely transform your life, and it's going to be for the better. Okay, and so the 80-20 rule applies to everything. Okay, I hope you guys take notes today because this stuff allowed me to go from being in debt, from being broke, to making a lot of money online. Okay, and I don't, I'm not going to go into my story. I assume that if you guys are on my list, you have, gone through the free video series. Hopefully, you know what's a little bit about my story and how I got started online. So I'm not going to go into that. I'm not going to bore you with that stuff. Okay, it's the same thing, like all of us have. Started out broke, had to learn it the hard way, and right now, I want to give back. I want to do something cool for you guys. Okay. Okay, so the truth is, folks, you actually can make a lot of money online if you understand and follow the fundamentals, the blueprint, what I'm going to show you today, okay? Internet marketing is hands down, bar none, guys, the best industry to be in, period. I don't care, I don't want to be a part of anything else outside of internet marketing. Seriously, you and I, folks, we have the ability to make as much money as we want, anytime we want. I want that to sink in. Okay, you can make as much money as you want, anytime you want, if you understand and if you do the fundamentals. Okay, so nobody else in the world have the potential that you and I have with being internet marketers, okay, online entrepreneurs. Like I said already, you can completely transform your life within the next 6 to 12 months if you get serious and follow the stuff that I'm going to be teaching you guys tonight. Okay, so here's what happens. Okay, here's what happens. There is statistics say something like 98% of online marketers fail. They don't make money online. About 2% of internet marketers, about 2% of people who are online entrepreneurs make around 96 or 97% of all the money that's being made in this industry. Folks, think about it. 2% of people are making about 96 to 97% of all the money that's being made in this industry. 98% of people are making very little or none at all. Okay, so the 98 percenters are looking at the 2 percenters. Okay, friends, I was in that 98% category. You see, when I got started, I was in that category. So the people who are struggling, right? We'll just call them the 98 percenters. And of course, we want to, if you're in that category, we want to get you out of that category as soon as possible. Okay, we want to get you to the second category, to the top 2 percenters. Okay, so the 98 percenters are looking at the 2 percenters, and what they see is this big, beautiful building, right? And they say, wow, look at his business. Look at how successful he is. Look at how awesome his business, how awesome his lifestyle is. Look at what he is doing. Look how he lives, right? I want to be in his niche. I want to do what he does, right? And so they're just looking at the 2 percenters, and they think all they see is just the outside, right? They don't see what the 2 percenters are actually doing to make their businesses work, right? They don't see what went behind the scenes, what goes on behind the scenes for them 2 percenters to make their business like it is. Okay, and give me 1 second, folks. I need to enable my my cursor here real quick so that you can see my cursor. Okay, can you guys see my cursor right now? Can you guys see this? Okay. Somebody's saying close the chat box. Do we need to close the chat box? Okay. Let's see. We can go ahead and close this real quick. Hold on, folks. How about that? All right, so we'll just focus on the presentation. How about that? All right, and then we'll come back when we need to. Okay, so guys, 98 percenters are looking at the 2 percenters, and all they see is this beautiful building, right? Magnificent, tall building, and they say, wow, I want to have what they have. I want to have what they have, and what happens is they get jealous, right? But what they don't see is they don't see what went on to build that building, right? So what we're going to be talking about today on this webinar, friends, is I want to break this down to you, down to the ridiculous, if you will, okay? And I want to share with you what helped me personally go from being dead broke, broker than broke, to going into that top 2%, and actually probably in the top 1% of online marketers. Okay, I will tell you what helped me personally. Okay, I'm going to walk you through this, and also I will tell you what helped. I was fortunate enough and privileged enough to work with, to coach over 13,000 people over the last 3 years. And what I have seen is there is a pattern. Okay, there is successful people are doing things a certain way that majority of people are not doing and don't want to do. Okay. So after coaching over 13,000 people, I have seen a lot of people just shooting through, going straight to success, and they're, things are clicking for them, everything is going great for them. Whatever they do seems to come together, and it works great. They're getting great results. Most people, and it's crazy, the 80-20 rule, I guess, but most people are not making it. Okay, most people are doing, you can have 100 people do the exact same thing. You couldn't tell the difference. And about 20 of them would actually get results, and 80 of them would not get any results at all. Okay, and you wonder, why is that? Okay, why is that? Well, today what I want to do for you guys is I'm going to break this down to you, down to the ridiculous, down to the simplest detail, and I'm going to share with you what I have seen from my experience, from working with over 13,000 people, and also what helped me personally and what I see over and over and over again in this industry. Okay, and I'm going to tell you the truth, friends. Okay, I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. Some of you guys are going to say this is BS. Some of you guys are going to follow this. You're going to implement this in your business. You're going to change your life, okay? But it's going to be up to you, okay? So here's the thing. So to build this magnificent building, we'll just use this as an analogy because I think this is a good analogy, okay? This beautiful building, right? This is, let this be your business. Let this be your dream business. Let this be your dream lifestyle, whatever you want to call it, right? Let this be your something that you are working towards, okay? Maybe this is your why. Maybe this is, why you're here, okay? You want to build your income. You want to build your business. You want to have this incredible lifestyle, okay? So let this building represent that goal, whatever it is that you want, to have in your life. Okay, so think about it. So if we think about this, and if we kind of backtrack, right, reverse engineer, what would need to happen in order for this building to exist, right? Well, the first thing that needed to happen is there had to be some blueprints before anything, right? There had to be some blueprints, and of course, that's exactly what they did. They laid out some blueprints of what the building is going to look like, what they wanted to accomplish. The next thing that happens, right, and this is, my friends, pay close attention, okay? Pay close attention. The next thing they did, right, to build this building is they laid a solid anti-earthquake foundation, my friends. Now, here's what I'm going to tell you. From observing this industry and from being in this industry for 8 years and from looking back at my own personal life when I got started and from working with thousands of people, folks, what I see, and this is the missing ingredient with that a lot of, majority, 98% of people are completely missing out on. And that's the reason for them failing, is they don't have the foundation set correctly, okay? Guys, check this out. Making money online is not difficult, you see? Getting traffic online is not difficult. People can find this stuff on YouTube for free, okay? We don't need more information. You guys don't need more products. You guys don't need more courses. You don't need more systems, okay? You don't need that stuff, okay? What you need, and this is what I see a lot of people missing out on, is, first of all, a good, solid anti-earthquake foundation. The key word here, my friends, is this right here, okay? Anti-earthquake. Okay, why is this important? Well, guess what? It's not going to be all walk in the park, okay? If you started, if you have been online for, any period of time, you know that there will be some earthquakes, right? There will be some storms. And so most people online, the reason they fail is because they don't lay the foundation correctly. What do you think is the most important? What do you think is the most important part of this building right here? What do you guys think is the most important part of this building? It's what's under the ground, correct? It's what you can't see. It's what's invisible. Well, what do you think is the most important piece to your business? What do you think is the most important piece of the puzzle to your success online? What do you think that is? It's this stuff, my friends, okay? It's this stuff. And so what is the foundation, right? We're going to talk about that. I'm going to show you exactly how you can start, right after this webinar, and start building your business, start building your empire, your infrastructure correctly. Okay, we're going to talk about that. So next thing they did, and this is what nobody wants to teach us. This is what nobody talks about. This is what no other gurus want to talk about, is this hard, ugly work that nobody wants to talk about. You see, what we get pitched every day is gurus are pitching us, the 35th level of the building, right? They're showing us the beautifully built building, everything is awesome, everything is finished, and they're only talking about the 35th floor. They just say, hey, this is here's what you can do in your business. But see, they don't talk about this stuff right here. They don't talk about, building your walls. They don't talk about how do you actually do the work necessary. They don't talk about the fundamentals, right? We don't hear this stuff. Okay, all we hear is just, hey, it's gonna be walk in the park. It's all roses, and all you need to do is just buy my piece of code, buy my script, buy my secret magic system, whatever, and it just plug it in and you're gonna be making money, right? It's not. This is what's missing, my friends. This is what our industry is missing. Okay, but I can guarantee you one thing, friends. When you understand how to do this stuff, and see, this stuff it's not it's not that hard. I mean, you gotta put some work, but it's not hard